Hey everybody, this is GlassDragon. Welcome to an episode of Team Battle. Special thanks to Greg from the Heroes of the Storm forum who sent me this video. I look forward to seeing how this plays out. So let's look at the teams. Right now on the blue team we have Raynor, we have Azmodan, Zeratul, Tyrael, and Vala. On the other team we have Vala, Sonya, Tassadar, let's see, Tyran, and Thrall. So this should be an interesting battle. The build makeup is actually is really not too bad. The only difference on the blue team is that they don't really have a support or a dedicated support. They have 3 assassins, Azmodan, who is a specialist, Tyrael, who's a tank, and the rest are assassins. So this is going to be quite an interesting battle. I would strangely, I guess, lean in favor of the red team just because they have Vala, Sonya, Tyran, Tassadar, and Thrall. So they do have 3 assassins, no tank, but well, actually, I take that back. Sonya's a warrior. So they have a fairly balanced team, but if the blue team plays their cards right, they definitely can come out on top. Looking at top lane here, we have Sonya and Thrall versus Raynor and Zeratul. So this will be interesting. They kind of cancel each other out. 2 assassins versus 2 warriors. Actually, I take that back. Again, Thrall is an assassin, but he kind of plays like a warrior. He's very tough. In the middle, we have Tyran with a very interesting looking costume. I like it. And Azmodan. So we'll see how this plays out. A support versus a specialist. Neither can deal an excessive amount of damage on their own. So I'm not sure how much action will be seen in this mid lane. But bottom, this is probably where most of the action will be happening. At least I would suspect. As we can see, we've got Tyrael being able to take most of that damage, Vala versus a Vala and a Tassadar. Tassadar and Tyrael are both very difficult characters to kill, while Vala, well, they're pretty squishy in and of themselves. So, looks like now at the 1 minute and 15 second mark, the towers have come up, or the shrines, excuse me. We're seeing a little damage down here. Both sides are weak. Looks like Vala is heading back. Let's see if they can pull out a kill here. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Alright, looks like both Valas are getting weak. Looks like blue team is being managed to be forced back. Will they get that kill? No, they won't. Vala's scaring them off a little bit. I like this tag team they have. While one heals, the other goes out. Looking up top, it looks like red team did manage to snag that shrine, pushing Zeratul back. Will Thrall be able to get that kill? No, he will not. Sonya is heading middle lane, seeing if they can help Abathur there grab that shrine. Is he going to be able to? Not quite. Azmodan's doing a very, very good job of keeping them at bay while the team secures, or at least neutralizes, one of the points. So let's see if hopefully Azmodan will be able to get out of there alive. Not sure about that. Will he be able to? He looks like he's running back, running for his life. Oh! Managed to die halfway through. Oh, he just couldn't reach to the other side of that barrier, and he did go down. Heading down bot lane. It looks like Vala better be careful. Vala's chasing after her. Will she be able to grab that kill? Doesn't look like it. She managed to live, whereas Azmodan tended to fail. So top, we see that they managed to grab that shrine. Blue team did. Blue team's holding out quite well. Zeratul sneaking around, might be able to at least do a little bit of damage, push the Sonya back. Sonya is a fairly tough character. I'm not sure how much it's going to be able to done. Got a nice latch on there. Looks like it's going to be a fairly close battle. I'm not sure. It looks like Sonya might be able to not quite pull out the kill. There she goes. She grabbed the chain. With Thrall coming up, maybe they'll be able to grab. Oh, nice wolf by Uncle Magiko, if that's how you say it. And Sonya, that was a very good kill on their part. Not sure. Zeratul definitely does need to be careful. Not sure if Zeratul's not going to be able to pull out a kill here. It's not very smart on his part. He better run back. Oh, he ended up in the same fate as his partner. Not smart at all. You definitely have to be careful there. Zeratul's a lot of burst damage. And definitely not quite enough, I guess I would say, to be able to take on a warrior like Sonya. So let's see. The red team has both the shrines. Red team might be able to snag this shrine here, or excuse me, the Dragon Knight. But Azmodan is being very aggressive and keeping them away from that shrine. Alright, well, it looks like there's a lot of damage going on. Blue team taking some hits, as well as red checking down bottom lane. It looks like there was a little bit of action there. Tyrael went down and Tassadar. So they evened it out. Both Valas are really, I guess, kind of a pitted match for each other. If we look at the stats, actually, let's hold on for that. We're having a little bit of combat first. We should be able to get away. The arrow does come back. Not quite enough to get him down, but it looks like red team, or the red Vala, is going to be able to neutralize that and even cap it. Looking up top lane, Blue team did manage to get a kill, pushed back, killed Thrall. Will they be able to kill Sonya though? That's the real question. If they can disperse that damage, they might be able to. She's heading out a little bit. Looks like she might be going back to heal. Not quite though. She's just hiding out in the bushes, seeing if she can come back and take it. Not sure if it's going to be the smartest idea. She does miss with her spear. Zeratil's coming. Will Zeratil be able to get the kill? I don't think so. Very close, though. Very close. Thrall's coming in for some backup. Not sure. If Thrall goes in there, he could maybe take both of them. I don't know. Raynor with that, I think it's his passive trait. Or skill that heals him when he gets below 25% is something that I know personally I forget about a lot, and I think most players do. So it looks like we have Tyran coming up to help grab this top. Raynor, not sure if he knows that Tyran's there. I don't think he does, but Tyran does not see Zeratul. Zeratul is able to get that kill. Will Raynor? Oh, Raynor goes down. All right, Thrall versus Zeratul. Not sure if Zeratul has enough to bring down Thrall while he's at full health. But that was definitely a nice one-on-one exchange. Going back down bottom lane, looks like we've got a little bit of action going on. Tassadar isn't going to go down, casting that shield on himself. But they are going to grab, not both shrines, but one. Looks like Red Team didn't manage to grab that Sun Shrine at the top. So right now we have a small engagement going on. One of the things that you should probably not do is focus on that tank there, especially Tyrael. I know it's tempting because they're the closest, but that's definitely not someone you want to focus on. Looks like we have a nice ult blocking Vala in there. Managed to get the kill. They may even be able to get this kill on Tyrael if he's not careful. Vala needs to come back, help her partner. Tassadar has to phase out. Very nice ult by Vala with the kill. Oh, now that was great teamwork right there. We just saw the ult from Tyran cloaking the opponents. Looks like Azmodan is there defending his shrine, defending his home turf there. Not quite enough though. He did manage to cast, I think it was his ult there, which stopped him from getting that until his partners were, oh no, I take that back, weren't able to neutralize it until now. It looks like bottom lane did manage to come back. Zeratul, oh, got the after effect. Did manage to take down that red Vala. So blue team is going to neutralize that. Still no Dragon Shrine. That is impressive for being almost 7 minutes into the game. We haven't even seen one yet. We do see Azmodan, though, doing what he does and pushing this middle lane quite effectively. Sonya's going to be able to push him back a little bit there. Probably not going to be able to get that kill, though. But top lane, we see an ult by Raynor. Not sure how effective that was. It looks like they're staying out of the perimeter of that. But it looks like Raynor is pushing back Thrall, but Thrall's a tough character, so I'm not sure. Not sure how much he's going to be able to do. They definitely need that bottom shrine if they're going to be able to get that dragon, which I guess is fairly self-explanatory. But all right, looks like we have a cloak, probably from the ult of Tyran. It looks like she didn't see his coming. Looks like Vala's going to go down with a well-timed ult from Tyran. I tell you, if they're not using TeamSpeak, that was definitely a nice mental coordination there. All right, so they're going to be able to grab that Moon Shrine about the same time that blue team takes the Sun Shrine up top. So still no Dragon Shrine. Overall, it looks like the levels are roughly even. Red is pulling slightly ahead. But honestly, in lane pulls, it looks like blue is being able to do more damage if you look at what they have killed. Sonya hops in. Definitely does the whirlwind there. But yeah, as you can see, the gates have really not taken too much damage on blue's side. But red has taken a fairly significantly large amount of damage. So we'll see if blue team kind of counteracts that. So far, looking at it, we'll see how much damage we have. We have Azmodan definitely leading the game, in fact, with his siege damage, while Zeratul for the blue team has that hero damage, roughly close to the Vala of the red team. And Sonya is bringing up in second place with the second most siege damage. So it's been a fairly close game so far. We got that stun by Tyran. Should they be able to take down Raynor? Yes, they do. If she can grab that Sun Shrine up there, which I think she will be able to do. Oh, Sonya goes down. Very nice plays by the Azmodan there. I tell you, he's really playing Azmodan well. Many complain about him being an underwhelming character, but he is definitely proving those naysayers wrong. We have a very nice ult, very nice stun coming in from Vala. Tyrael comes in with his ult, takes down the enemy Vala. Now we just have two tanky characters going at it. Vala is coming back though. Not sure if they're going to be able to grab this kill in time. They do, and that is always satisfying when you get Tassadar, because he does not die easily. Looks like that the Dragon Shrine does go down in the middle. We have Thrall coming in. Maybe he'll be able to do a little bit of damage, but I seriously doubt any kills We do have an ult there by Asmodan. At least putting the fear. Oh, Thrall with his ult. Lots of ults going around. Asmodan needs to get out of there while he can. Not sure if he's going to be able to pull out much. It's going to be close. Oh, he does. Asmodan does manage to get that kill, but will he be able to get out alive? Sonya hops in, and Asmodan uses that heal. He needs to stop getting body blocked by his own creeps, but he might be able to use it to his advantage. This is great. His heroes come in. The allies come in. Will they be able to help him? It doesn't look like they're paying him any attention at all. He definitely needs help. We have Tyrael coming in using his ult. A very nice ult from Raynor, slightly off center. Vala goes down, as does Sonya. Tassadar comes in at just the wrong time. They finally managed to get that Dragon Shrine in the middle. That was an amazing, amazing play. Not a very effective ult by Tassadar there. But that was a phenomenal team battle by both their teams. They are going to push this middle lane, which is generally not too bad. It's the shortest distance for the minions to travel, so that's definitely going to help in their pushing efforts. All right, we see. Looks like Tyran probably needs to go back and heal, but she's going to stay, see if she can do a little bit of damage to this Dragon Eye. Another ult from Thrall. We see him take it down. Will Thrall be able to get this double kill? Not quite. Gets kicked out from the Dragon Knight, but Thrall is going to come in on his steed. We have Tyran. Looks like Tyran better be careful. One thing people do underestimate is the power with which a Dragon Knight can do, or how much damage it can actually do. It does go down. Tyrael better get out of there. Does a short teleport. Not sure it's going to be enough. They need a stun off of him. Coming from the opposite way is Sonya. I think this is bad news bears. Yes, it is. Tyrael goes down. Look, he's glowing with a holy radiance of death. We also, one thing I have noticed, they have not been capping a lot of Merc camps. We have had this one capped a couple of minutes ago, but other than that, I do not believe a single Merc camp has been captured. From that point, Zeratul is in the wrong place, at the wrong time. If they can see that Fae, they will be able to get him. That's a very clever blink through the trees. Very nice in his part. It looks like they are looking all around for him. He does have to be very careful, though, because similar to Nova, Zeratul can go down quite easily. So it looks like they're just doing a little bit of pushing. Blue managed to really rack back up some of that experience which they were missing before. It looks like they're going to cap a Merc camp here, which is very good. If anybody can grab this Bruiser camp down south, that's definitely going to be a hard push. They did manage to get this Merc camp Asmodan did. So that was very effective. Very effective indeed. It looks like we have 3 red team coming bottom. Looks like they're going to try and stop that Asmodan, push him back a little bit, and stop this Merc camp before it can do too much damage. And I guess I spoke too soon. It wasn't quite effective, or as effective as I thought, but that's all right. We've got a big glowing orb thrown by Asmodan. And right now it looks like we've got a Merc camp finally captured by the red team. That Dragon Shrine is going to come up in 30 seconds, so everybody's going to need to get in position. We have a small team battle going down here. A random ult spinning around by Vala. Looks like an interesting ult by Tassadar as well. I'm not sure how effective that is, but that is okay. It looks like both teams are kind of playing in a little bit of a standoffish. Red has lower health than blue, but we'll see if they can turn this around quickly. Thrall's kind of being aggressive. Vala being left out on her lonesome. It looks like Raynor is trying to play it a little sneaky. I'm not sure if he's going to be too effective by going down that south route. So it looks like they're capping this Moon Shrine. We've got a big ult. We've got a big team battle coming in. Barely missed with the owl. Jim Raynor looks like he's going to get out alive. We do have a very nice stun that brings Vala down. Tyran with that amazing stun. Asmodan getting stuck out with a very nice stun, but just not enough. Just not enough to bring Asmodan down. I'll tell you that Tyran is definitely on point with her stuns. Alright, so it looks like Red is returning the favor here, pushing back, maybe going to be able to destroy this Red outpost out front. We do have Raynor. He looks like he might not be going down if he plays it a little safe. They are getting weak. They could use help from who do you call it? Zeratul and Tyrael up front, but it looks like they're doing their own damage up top. So if they're playing a little bit more aggressive, I know that they can take down this tower. But it doesn't look like they're going to do it. It looks like they're getting a little cowardly and pushing back. I think they're also a little concerned with this top lane. So blue team is doing a very effective job of pushing all the lanes equally, not really letting up on the red team, not giving them a chance. Raynor, not sure what he's doing out there. He might be able to get that kill. Not quite. He's being stunned. He does use an ult, hoping to get lucky, but not quite. He goes down instead. Got a little too cocky. But that's all right. The rest of his team is making up for it. If we go ahead and look at the team kills right now, we have 17 for the red team and 16 for the blue team, which I would not have expected, considering how much damage and really how effective their pushing and team fights have been, which just goes to show it's really not all about how many heroes you kill. It's really about how effective you can make the time that those heroes spend out of the battle. We have an ult again by Thrall, but Azmodan managing to make it out. Looks like they are focusing him down. They're not going to let him leave alive. We've got a somewhat ineffective use of an ult by Tastar. It looks like Azmodan trying to heal. He's got all the heals, finding his way through the weeds. He might be able to make it out. I'm not sure. Oh, we've got a spear to finish him off, and his body goes limp. Quite a cool animation, I must admit. Alright, it looks like red team is now just going to go ahead and try to destroy this gate and a couple of these towers up front. We do have a united Dragonite by blue. If they're not careful, they will be able to take it. I don't think they know. He gets it in time, and then Vala comes in using her ult, hoping to at least stall them a little bit. They're not paying any attention. Vala is able to get that kill. Thrall just abandoning his teammate like that. That is cool. Finally turns around, but it's just a moment too soon. Thrall goes down. Sonya comes in again a moment too late. The timing for red, they just can't get it perfect. She might be able to make it down, not quite, because Zeratul does use his ult and stuns it. This is bad. This is a nightmare for Sonya. Sonya is going to go down. Vala might be able to take down, if he's not careful, Zeratul, but with a very effective blink. Oh, not quite. He runs into the tower and he goes down. Nevertheless, they are pushing this this mid lane very effectively, finally making in contact or engaging with the core. I couldn't think of the word there. Vala is out back, trying to do a little bit of damage to Raynor here, but not sure Raynor is kind of patrolling that, keeping her at bay. The Dragonite is being used very effectively, especially while their team is down. That goes back to what I was saying about how effective can you be with the amount of time that the enemy's heroes spins out. So it looks like they are using that effectively. Not sure how much is going to be able to be done though by the Dragonite. If he can move down here like he is, he might be able to do a little something. Honestly, I'm a little worried for Has0. If he can flash out of there, if he can throw his sword. Oh, there he goes. He threw it backwards. Not sure if he meant to do that. Nevertheless, he does go down. But I do have to commend him for a very effective push. And while he's doing that, his team is moving very well, going bottom, pushing through the rest of this base, about to engage with the last line of defense held by this bottom lane. So far, blue is just doing an outstanding job of pushing the lanes. Red has hardly done any damage to any of their lanes, hasn't even made it past the first one, which is quite a shame for them. Vala is going to be grabbing this Merc camp. They're doing a very good job of staying on top of that. It looks like red is trying to do as well. Thrall needs to be a little careful, but it looks like he's going to take that down with no problem. So I see a team fight brewing as each team has reached their max level, at least for their traits. Vala coming in, giving them a little bit of time. Jim Raynor with that battlecruiser ult, he really hasn't been able to use that to the best of, well, I guess the best of his situation. Which is the tough thing about the battlecruiser ult, is it can be decent, especially if you're using it when either in team fights or when Merc camps aren't around or laning creeps or anything like that. But it's definitely, I think most people do tend to go with the Ravens just for their usability. They're a lot easier to set up. Looks like Azmodan does go down. Probably the wrong place, the wrong time. He was trying to sneak around and grab this Merc camp, but they did deny him that. It looks like his little minions are still hanging around. Alright, we have Raynor going down. Not sure where Raynor was, to be honest. But right now, red team does have the advantage here. If they can push this, they might be able to do a little bit of damage if they can make this effective. Decent ult done by Vala. Vala still goes down, though. I was getting a little too cocky, so they need to win this team fight. There's no reason why they shouldn't, or at least do a little bit of damage and take down this keep here. Looks like they're managing to take down that fort. I called it a keep earlier, but they managed to take down that fort, which they definitely needed to. So if they can take advantage of this while two heroes are down, they might be able to grab this. Red team might be able to turn this game around if they can cap this Dragon Knight. It looks like this Merc camp done by Thrall has been really been able to go unnoticed and has proved very effectively. Looks like both of them are going to get here at roughly the same time. Not sure who's going to win out unless they get another member of their team in there. So it looks like they're going to go at it. Thrall is doing massive amounts of damage to Tyrael. Tyrael, not sure if he's going to be able to withhold. He does have to back out of it. Smart on his part. We do have both capped by red team. Somebody has to get here in time before that before that Dragon Shrine is taken by the blue teams. So nobody is there. I'm not sure. It looks like they're waiting on Tyran. She is hurrying her little My Little Pony magic self up to grab that shrine. There we go. Finally, Thrall, hurry please. And she did. They managed to grab that for the first time in game. Red team has control of the Dragonite. So it looks like they're going to be able to push this forward, definitely take this down and go and try to even out the odds a little bit. We do have some Merc camps coming up here, but not sure if they're going to be able to do much. Battle Cruiser all using again by Jim Raynor. It's actually not too bad, able to deal a little bit of damage to both the Dragonite as well as Sonya. Vala gets out of that range. They definitely take down that fort, no problem. We do have Thrall and Asmodan with a little bit of damage coming back here. Looks like Thrall's kind of running, although he might be able to take Asmodan if he plays his cards right. But Asmodan is continuing to be a beast, and probably one of the MVPs I would say in this game so far. Dassadar hates Asmodan. Oh, we have a very nice ult, or decent ult, from Vala, managing to stun and push back them. Looks like the Dragonite is able to push a little bit further. His health is going to go down, so he does not have much longer. Will he get a couple more hits in? Maybe. He does not know what he wants to do. A red team better push back, fall back before anything bad happens. So we have a nice conceal by Tyran, but they don't really use it very effectively. They just kind of ignore it. Looks like they do manage to take Asmodan down. He got a little bit too cocky, and I bet Thrall was happy to see them go down like that. We do have Zeratul making short work of some of these Merc camps, or excuse me, not Merc camps, but creep lanes, creep waves. And Sonya running out, barely managing to escape through the thickets there. Managed to get out of there. Looks like we do. I'm not sure what she did. She was trying to be a little gutsy, but didn't quite turn out in her favor. Thrall's going to be chasing Tyrael back. Tyrael, I tell you, he's just zapping out of nowhere. He's doing this very clever move where he's placing his sword behind him. Definitely loses the camera guy as well as Thrall himself. So Thrall did a good job along with the help of Tassadar. Managing to grab this Merc camp. It's going to prove trouble for this top lane. Zeratul is doing well, pushing this bot lane. He's going unopposed. Nobody seems to be doing anything about it. We definitely just saw, actually I missed it, that was my fault. But we definitely just saw a little bit of a team fight go on where red team really lost out in that regard. Tassadar is coming down bottom, seeing if he can make short work of Zeratul here. He did manage to attack him before Zeratul could go cloaked. Let's see if he's able to pull out that damage. I don't think he will. Tassadar doesn't really have much of a slow, and Zeratul does go invisible, so it looks like he will be able to make it out. Ooh, very close with that bird. Oh, he managed to follow the trail. I think this is going to be the end. Oh, missed with his stun. Oh, and Thrall couldn't see him. That was lucky duck. Alright, it looks like, I believe, both red team and blue team are going to be going for this Merc camp here. We're going to see a mini team fight come out of here. Oh, but blue tends to engage first. Wrong. Oh, we got it. We see an ult by Sonya trapping Vala in there. Vala using her ult with a little bit of help from Tyrael. Oh, they might be able to pull this out. It looks like if they play their cards right, we have a decent stun, but Tyran does go down. Sonya having to pull back. Not sure if... oh, she does decide to engage, but doesn't manage to pull out the kill. In fact, she does go flying. That was a very nice move by them. A double kill for the blue team. Asmodan doing what he does, dealing lots of damage this game. Oh, Vala with that ult. Not a bad ult, but just not quite enough. It looks like she did get the talent where she... oh, wow. Flying Tassadar right by the screen, but she did get the talent where her ult does strike 4 times. Speaking of which, first of all, let's see if we have the ult, the Kronos-like ult, if you played Han from Zeratul there. Did manage to do a little bit of damage, but not quite enough. Thrall, you know, definitely a tough assassin to kill. Manages to take them all down. A little bit of support by their Tyran. But it looks like red team is having a rough day here. About to get that team kill, the whole team kill. Oh, very nice. Not sure what Thrall was doing. Definitely took back the benefit that he gave to his team. Not saying a lot of support from Sonya there. It looks like they are capping this bottom lane Merc camp. They will go virtually unopposed as they grab this Dragon Shrine for the third, I believe it is, time. Asmodan going to be grabbing it this time. As we go and we look at the talents real quick while there is no action going on, we see Raynor definitely grabbing a little bit. It looks like he's doing a little bit more of a lane pushing. And looking over at Vala, definitely did get that Storm of Vengeance, which if I were to go that ult that she has, I would definitely do that. It just really makes it doubles the effectiveness that ult can have, especially in team fight. So it looks like the Dragon Knight is just kicking things around, kicking butt and taking names. It looks like, I'm not sure how much red team will be able to do with this. They definitely do have to play their cards right. They are focusing down that Dragon Knight, and as you can see, we have the ult from Vala, and that's how you definitely use it effectively, using it on Dragon Knights or objective carriers like that. It looks like they will be able to take it down, evacuating the blue team out of that without really doing too much damage, only doing 6% of damage and getting down at. We have a decent stun by Tyran, but Tyrael managed to use his ult, negating that. See, Tyrael might have to get out of there. Oh, Tassadar definitely goes down with a stun from Zeratul there. Not sure what Thrall is doing. I think he's going more for the kill, not bothering to help his teammates. Will he get it? Oh, his stun managed to end right beforehand. But Zeratul is trying to be sneaky, heading out of there with an ult from Thrall. Manages to do a little bit of damage there, definitely slowing him. Oh, Thrall is just missing with his stuns, and he also just missed Tyrael, who decided to back out of there. Hearthstone, if you will, out of that location. So, I tell you, it's definitely not in red team's favor. Almost a 2.5, roughly. Well, maybe just a level advantage from blue team. They're definitely going to need that experience to at least level up, get a little bit stronger to contend with the blue team. We see a Merc camp capped by the blue team. Definitely, you do need to stay on top of these Merc camps because they can have an extreme effect in the late game, which is where we do find ourselves with a fairly long 25-minute match so far. We'll see if the red team manages to hold on to themselves. I'm not sure how they will do. Looks like right now, looks like red team is just defending their base, while blue team does move as a team, capping some of these Merc camps, as well as pushing back this top lane. Good thing the Dragon Knight shrines are not up, otherwise red would be in a world of hurt. They should be up in the next minute or so. In fact, 30 seconds. That was close. Looks like blue team is pushing this top lane, finally eliminating the last of the buildings up in the top lane. We do have an ult. We have lots of ults going on. Raynor, Sonya. Oh, great ult. We have a fantastic ult by Vala, managing to get a team kill right there, and that is how you do it. A lot of those crowd control ults we definitely saw from Vala as well as Thrall there, and Sonya perfectly executed. It looks like they have roughly 60 seconds to be able to make use of this time. Now they have the Dragon Shrines up, and they will be able to take this with no problem unless Vala causes any sort of trouble, which she didn't. She does res instantly, and I believe that is because, oh no, I thought she had the instant res. She did not. Maybe she died earlier. My memory is a little bit fuzzy, but Thrall definitely needs to go back and grab that, excuse me, except for Tassadar went for it and grab it. So it looks like they do have some more team coordination than I give them credit for. Their base is taking a little bit of damage, but their core should be able to handle that. They really need to make this push effective. They got about 15 seconds roughly to do some damage. So let's see what they can do. An interesting ult by the blue Vala there. I'm not really sure how much that'll do. She definitely needs to play it careful. She probably should have saved that for the team fight, which will inevitably come. So right now they are going after the core. It looks like we have another interesting ult by Tyran. We do have a good ult, very good ult by Sonya, trapping them all in there. Another ult by Thrall. We see the crowd control ults going off. Lots of damage done. Not really any kills till Zeratul goes down. Looks like this is going to be interesting. Blue core going down, dropping health fast. We see a punt by the Dragon Knight, kicking Tyrael out of the way. Asmodan is trying to do his best, but it looks like blue team is going to go down in a strange turn of events. We see red team taking the victory after being beat down for so long. 27 minutes and 48 seconds. Red team wins. Hey guys, I really appreciate you joining me for this first cast. I hope you like it. I hope you guys stick around. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, as well as subscribe. And hey, let me hear your thoughts. If you would like to see more videos like this, just let me know in the comments below. And hey, I will see you all in the next video.